Hi everyone, I am your law teacher and today's video I am going to deal with Article 33. Article 12 to 35 of Indian Constitution deals with fundamental rights. The Constitution offers all people, both citizens and non-citizens, individually and collectively some basic freedoms. These are guaranteed in the Constitution in the form of six broad categories. Article 14 to 18 deals with right to equality. Article 19 to 22 deals with right to freedom. 23 and 24 deals with right against exploitation. Article 25 to 28 deals with right to religion. 29 and 30 deals with cultural and educational rights. And Article 32, the right to constitutional remedies for enforcement of fundamental right. So here comes the question whether all these fundamental rights are available for everyone inside India? No. Certain people are not enjoying these fundamental rights. Certain people's fundamental rights are abolished and restricted. Through this video, we are going to understand whose fundamental rights are abolished and restricted, or who is having the power to do so, and why it is restricted. Actually, Article 33 deals about this. Article 33 basically talks about armed forces and fundamental rights. Article 33 empowers the Parliament to make laws that would restrict the application of fundamental rights to a specific category of people, including members of the Indian Army and intelligence organizations. Simply means it is empowering. That means Article 39 empowers the Parliament to restrict or abrogate the fundamental rights of the members of armed forces, paramilitary forces, police forces, intelligence agencies and analogous forces. The power to make laws under Article 33 is conferred only on Parliament and not on state legislature. Article 33 says about those people whose fundamental rights are restricted and abolished. It includes the members of the armed forces, the members for the maintenance of public order, persons employed in any bureau or other organization of intelligence, and fourth one, persons employed in telecommunication systems for armed forces. The first category is the members of the armed forces. Indian armed forces are the military forces of the Republic of India. The President of India is the supreme commander of the Indian armed forces. But the executive authority and responsibility for national security is vested in the Prime Minister of India. Our armed forces is the world's second largest military force and has the world's largest volunteer army. The members of the armed forces includes Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, Indian Coast Guard. All these armed forces are under the management of the Ministry of Defence of the Government of India. Indian Armed Forces are additionally supported by the Central Armed Police Force, Assam Rifles, Border Security Force, Central Industrial Security Force, Central Reserve Police Force, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, National Security Guard, etc. These forces are operated under the Ministry of Home Affairs. So when we compare these armed forces, the first four, they are operated under the Ministry of Defense and the rest operates under the Ministry of Home Affairs. The members who were under these forces, they can't enjoy fundamental rights like normal people. For example, can a soldier from war field can take selfie and post on his social media? No. Or if someone is trying to do so, they can be stopped there. Why? Because it is his fundamental right to do so. But according to Article 33, members of armed forces are having restrictions on some of the fundamental right. Why? Because members of armed forces are there to secure the nation's security, integrity, and sovereignty, whether during wartime or peacetime. The Parliament also enacted various laws as Army Act of 1950, Navy Act of 1950, Air Force Act of 1950, Police Force Restrictions of Rights Act 1966, etc. The second category of people whose fundamental rights are restricted or abolished according to Article 33 is the member of the forces charged with the maintenance of public order. Public order means legal and physical guarantees of freedom, security, and peace of mind, which are necessary for individuals to live together in a society. We know what is the meaning of law itself. It's an instrument to maintain peace and order. So, the members of the forces charged with this maintenance of public order, for example, police. Actually, they are the persons who maintain public order. They are responsible for maintaining public order and safety as well as enforcing the law. They also prevent, detect, and investigate criminal activities. Apart from police, the authorities which maintains public order are railway police, traffic police, state armed police forces, police commissionerate, etc. So this particular group of persons also, they also can't enjoy fundamental rights like a normal citizen. So third category includes persons employed in any bureau or other organizations established by the state for purpose of intelligence or counterintelligence. It includes CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation, Enforcement Directorate, Income Tax Investigation, National Intelligence Agency, Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, Narcotics Control Bureau, Research and Analysis Wing, Intelligence Bureau, Defense Intelligence Agency, etc. These are the major intelligence agencies. Here, just like the first two category, these persons are also not that much, they can't enjoy the fundamental rights. The reason is national security. And the last category says about persons employed in telecommunication systems for armed forces. Persons employed in or in connection with the telecommunication systems set up for the purpose of any force, bureau, or organization referred to in clauses A to C be restricted or abrogated so as to ensure the proper discharge of their duties and the maintenance of disciplines among them. That means the first three categories persons. Okay. Then the persons employed in telecommunication system for armed forces. So from A to C, those who are helping, those who are employed in telecommunication system, they are also restricted or abrogated. They too can't enjoy their fundamental rights. Reason same like earlier, national security. They are also working for the nation. And here one more thing we need to understand, the members of the armed forces also covers non-combatant employees of the armed forces such as barbers, carpenters, mechanics, cooks, chowkidars, bootmakers, tailors, etc. who were working for the armed forces. And by this, today's class came to an end. See you all through the